Hello guys, how you guys doing? You're welcome back to my channel. It's a one and only girl, Fida Mike. Thanks so much for coming back again to watch me today. Please, if today is the first day of coming to my channel, kindly do me a favor by subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to ring the bell after subscribing so that YouTube can always notify you whenever we upload a new video. Thanks so much for coming. May God Almighty bless you. In the last video, I promised you guys that I'm going to narrate and break down how we spent 23 plus for a building, a duplex, and that is what I am here today to do for you. I know some of you have been asking for this, but I'm sorry, it's just coming. The good news is that it's here, so stay tuned. So as I was saying, guys, I know that so many of you have waited for this video for so long. It's more than 2 weeks, or like 2 weeks now, and it's just coming. I am so sorry for that. So it's about the video I promised you guys. In my last video, I told you that I'm going to break down for you how we spent 23 plus for a building from foundation to roofing level. Please take note, from foundation to roofing level. I suppose I've brought this this video up before now, but just understand, as I said. So that is what I'm here today to do. Starting from the foundation, the preliminaries, I just put down 500,000. These preliminaries, I don't normally add them up in my videos. I don't. But no, I'm just bringing it up now because I noticed that whenever any of you demand for an estimate, and I give the person the estimate, the person will be like, what is preliminaries? You have not been saying it. You have not been talking about it. Yes, I don't talk about it because some people take care of that, while some hand it over to the engineer. And whenever engineer is giving an estimate, he's always putting it there. Even if you'll be saying like 3 million naira for preliminaries, 2 million, 2.5, 1.5, but they will always put it in notes that you can price it. Okay, so I am not going to put 2 million, 1 million. No, what I am putting down here is 500, but it depends on where your location or your site is. Depends on what they need there. So it's not always 500, it's not always 1 million. So it depends. But what I'm calculating here, because what is being spent here is 500, so I am adding 500 for preliminaries. Okay, then substructural works, digging of foundation, excavation of foundation of the building, we are looking at 80,000 naira. That's for the digging, the clearing, and all that. Then after that, we are looking at after the digging and leveling it, we are looking at hardcore filling and blinding. That is the first stage where cement, sharp sand, and all that are being used for blinding of foundation. And this will include the tons of hardcore that will be used there, bags of cement as well, sharp sand, just as I've said, and what is chipping, that is gravel, granite, and water. This will be needed for blinding. So, and this we are looking at 680,000 naira. 680,000 naira. Then after that, the next thing will be placement of column base, and this you need, that is when you will need rods for the reinforcement. You'll be needing rods. I will be needing 16 mm, we'll be needing 12 mm, we'll be needing 10 mm, and maybe 8 mm or rings. So depending on how you want it. Some people buy already made rings, while some go for 8 mm and they use it for the rings as well. So it depends on which one you want to go for. So this one we are looking at 1.5 million naira at this stage for all the rods that will be used at this stage, 1.5 million naira. Then the next thing after that will be the block work. That is from the foundation to the DPC level. We are looking at block works, and all this will be taking us like 580,000 naira. All these prices, all these totals or charges is based on the present price of materials. Don't be in a hurry to ask what are the prices of materials now, because I know many of you want to know the prices of materials, so don't be in a hurry to ask that. I'm coming to that. Okay, then the next thing will be casting of foundation. That is after the block work, the filling of the DPC, which will be taking the material that will be needing for this is just the lateral sand for the filling and water. So after that, we are looking at casting of the foundation. Casting of the foundation together with the filling, everything, we are looking at 1.7 million naira. Then the next thing will be block work. After the casting, after the DPC, the next thing is block work. That is putting up of block from ground floor to the first floor, or to lintel level, should I put it like that? Yeah, it's the first floor. So those we are looking at 1.5 for the block work. This consists of blocks, cement, shocking sand, water as well. I keep mentioning water. I know some people will be like, why is she always adding water? Water is a must have. Yes, I keep adding it because some people don't have source of or means of getting water in their site, so they need to buy, and you know that is money. You have to include it so that they will know that it's not just like this. You have to add something like this. So pardon me if you don't like the issue of water, because I'll keep saying it, and that is the reason why I'm always advising that you guys should try as much as possible to have source of water before starting up your building. So the next one is casting of lintel. That is after block work. It's lintel work before decking, and that we are looking at 700,000 naira. So from foundation to lintel level, we are looking at 7.240,000 naira, 7,240,000 naira for this work. From foundation to not DPC this time. No, normally I do from foundation to DPC level. No, this time around it's from foundation to lintel level. From foundation to lintel level, we are looking at 7.240,000 naira. That is what we spent here for this building. Then from first floor, we are looking at, I think maybe, should I be, no, from first floor, I'm sorry, from first floor, guys, that's the first floor slab, that is the decking. We are looking at cement. We need like 100 and above bags of cement, like 150 bags of cement. We need it for this decking. And we are looking at like 630,000 naira. Then for the aggregates, we are looking at maybe like 10 tons, 10 tons of granite. That should be like 450,000 naira. Then 10 tons of sharp sand will be needed for casting, and that it should be like 125,000 naira. Then for reinforcements for this decking, we'll be needing 16 mm, not much, 12 mm and 10 mm mainly. 12 and 10 mainly. Some people don't even use 12, some people use 10 mm, but in this work we used both. We used 12 mm, we used 10 mm, and we equally used 8 mm for rings. So we used almost the 4 sizes: 16 mm, 12 mm, 10 mm, and 8 mm. Then the binding wire, you know that there is no reinforcement without binding wire, so we also got that. Then the next one will be the foam work. We'll be needing like 400 lengths of 300. Yes, I purposely put this so that I can let you guys know what it meant. Whenever you see 3006 by 300 by 25 mm, they are talking about 12 inches by 1 by 1. Okay, 12 inches by 1 by 1, mainly 1 by 12 or 12 by 1 as we normally call it. In most of my videos, that is how I just call them, 12 by 1 or 1 by 12. So that is it. And that's one we are looking at maybe 600,000. Then for 36 by 225 by 25 mm, that is 12 by 9 by 1, we are looking at 30,000 naira. Then for 36 by 150 by 25 mm, which is 12 by 6 by 1, we are looking at 21,000. Then for bamboo, we are looking at 140,000 naira for bamboo. And for 12 by 12 by 2, that is for runners, we are looking at 90,000. This 12 by 6 by 1 is for trimming and step risers. That is what is used for. Then we'll be needing 4 inches like half bags here, 3 inches like 2 bags. We mainly use 3 inches nail. I'm talking about nails now. Be needing 2 inches as well, which is 50 mm. Well, if you're buying nails and you have something like 100 mm, we are talking about 4 inches. If it's 75 mm, we are talking about 3 inches. Then if it's 50 mm, we are talking about 2 inches. So that is that. Then we'll be needing like 1 3 inches concrete nail and 1 2 inches concrete nail for this work. Then for electrical, actually I'm going to make video on electrical, so I didn't really list them out how it will be needed. I just kind of put down the money that you should be expecting for electrical at this stage, which is 180,000 naira. So at this stage, after totaling everything, we are looking at 5.56,400. 5,056,400 naira. That is enough money, guys. Enough, because I could remember when I started this channel or those buildings videos and all that, decking can only cost up to 3 million naira. There was a video I made that decking costs less than that. Less than 3 million naira. The highest then you can get is 3.7, 3.8, but now we are talking about 5 million, guys. 5 million. This is where Nigeria is now. It's not easy at all in this country now. It's not really easy, but God is with us. So we got to keep moving. So that is it, guys. I'm so happy today. I don't know whether it's because I'm able to look at you guys' face today that I'm so happy. Inside me, seriously, I am so happy. Thank you guys for making me happy, because it's your handwork. So from foundation now to decking, we are having like 12.2, or let me just say 12.3 million naira from foundation to decking. Electrical included, please take note. Electrical included, you're having like 12.3 million naira. Then from first floor work, that is from decking. Now for that we'll be needing cement, like what is here is 100 bags, like 100 bags of cement. We'll be needing blocks, because this is block work we are going to do now, from decking to the lintel level. So we'll be needing 9 inches block, which is there's an estimate. Why am I this happy? There is an estimate I gave a client, and he was asking me which one is 450 by for block again. That is why I am saying all this, even in planks, so that you can know whether it's from me or another person. Whenever you see something like that, you should know the size they are talking about. So if you see 450 by 225 by 225 they are talking about 9 inches block. Sorry for the noise, guys. My neighbors, they have fellowship. Then when you see 440 by 224, 225 by 150 they're talking about 6 inches block. I hope this helps, because many questions has been coming on that, so that is why I'm making this known to us. So for this block 9 inches, we are looking at 625,000. Then for 6 inches, something like 60,000 naira. Mainly it's 9 inches that is being used. So for aggregate on this stage, we are looking at maybe 10 tons of gravel, like 10 tons of sharp sand. Definitely it will go, because of the casting and all that. Like 10 tons of shocking sand for holding blocks. You already know that, for holding blocks. So, and then the reinforcement, water, don't forget. No cement without water, no sand without water. So water should also be included as well. Then for reinforcement, we'll be needing 16 later, 12 8 we didn't use 10 here. No 10 here. I hope you are taking notice of that. No 10 here. And during foundation, there was no 10 I guess, as well. So that is during decking we use 10 Then 2 rolls of binding wire will be needed as well. Then for woodwork, that is form work, because it's wood we use to form the shape we want, so they call it form work. We'll be needing 12 by 1 by 1. We'll be needing 12 by 9 by 1. This is for soffit of lintels. Then we'll be needing 12 by 2 by 2 for bracing, and also we'll be needing 12 by 6 by 1 for soffit of windows. Then nails, we'll be needing 3 inches nails. This 3 inches nails is used mainly during building. Then we'll be needing 2 inches nails as well. Then 3 inches concrete nails and 2 inches concrete nails. And also electrical and not just electrical anyway, some mechanical, because in this first stage of building, plumber, these days we do conduit plumbing work. So plumbers need to run their pipes, because pipes now is not more the one you go to backyard, you'll be seeing pipe here. No, many people, some still prefer that reason that it's easier to maintain, but many don't do that. They want their building to be so smooth and beautiful, so they don't do that again. They do conduit piping for plumbing now, so that is also included. Just the piping, no much mechanical. We are looking at nothing more than 150, nothing more than or less than. It might be more than, depending, but some people, because some people go for thick pipe trout, and that is money, because having pipe 4 inches thick is 4,000 naira, 4k. So if you are going for that, it's more expensive, so you must spend more than 15. Though mainly they don't use that all through. They use it for some places, but they don't use it all through. So what is calculated here is 150,000 for mechanical, and after that we are having 3.158,900 for this level. 3.958,900. Then for plastering we are having 1.2. For parapet we are having 1.1. It might be more than, so okay, let's just say 1.2. Then POP, remember I told you that POP is included. Protectors for windows are included as well. Plastering are included. That is what is being included on the money. Foundation to DPC, DPC to lintel, lintel decking, decking to lintel, lintel to parapet, parapet, roofing, POP, plastering, protector. That is what is included on this estimate. Please don't go and say Fina or M-Class said that with 23 or let's say 24 million naira you can build a duplex. To the edge. No, no, please. Door is not included, tiles are not included, cabinets are not included, your kitchen cabinet and all that, they are not included. Those finishing materials, they are not included. Please get me right, they are not included. I did not include it, though I'm still going to make video on that. So please, I am stressing it because I know why. I'm stressing on it. I know why I'm stressing on it, because I know some of you will just pick up the total amount and say that that is what I said can build a duplex. Please put me right. So protector 400, POP 1.9. and then roofing 3.8. After all this, we added everything up from foundation to this very level, roofing. I'm going to make video on roofing. I'm going to make, for you to know the materials that will be needed for that and the prices of the different roofing sheets. Now I'm going to make video on POP for you. I'm going to make video on parapet, but now I just have to conclude this video so that it will not be too long. You know, if video is too long, some people get tired of watching it. So after everything here, we are having 23.855,300. All this include both the materials and the workmanship. Materials and workmanship. 23,855,300 naira. Approximately 24 million. Approximately 24 million. This is a building that was done last month, and I believe that the prices are still the same. If there's any difference, it shouldn't be much. Though some materials are dropping now. Yeah, that is the good news. Some materials are dropping. Few. Don't go and say I say oh. Few. It's not much, and even the differences are not that much. So this is what I've got for you today, and tomorrow I'm bringing the prices all through, just prices. Tomorrow is going to be just prices before I can make video on the plastering, parapet, and tomorrow is just prices of materials today. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys like Kilode. Thank you. I love you. Aginidi, I love you. Did you hear that? I love you. Can't you see that you guys are making me to be so happy? I am so super happy today, and I pray this mood will continue coming whenever I am here to talk to you guys. Thanks so much for your love. See you tomorrow. Bye. Don't forget to like my video and share it.